campus of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Michigan State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm to see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, it's Avent. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Left side is McCray. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. On play action. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
You get 5 sacks in a game the way this defense did last week, and it's going to make your offensive coordinator second-guess himself a little bit with respect to protections. I'm not sure how confident this offense is early in the game because they've already given up a sack.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And what a catch! A diving grab down the right side.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Complete to open the drive. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Caught. Down he goes.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Right at the line. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down, and the quarterback does. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah,
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Avant. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Between the hashes, it's Sategna. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone defense.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. They'll run the counter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers, getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Right side, it's Sategna. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. On the move, he fires. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Patterson. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To throw, it's Fancher. Out wide left, it's Patterson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking for a crease, it's Edwards. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Making the adjustment on the play. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways. And
throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So an 82-yard drive there. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Sooners sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. To the air, it's Mateer. Left side, it's Sategna. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. The play fake. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Tries to get it himself. Makes it. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the defense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They give it to him again. Defense all over him.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on third down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on second down. Running it Patterson. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Fancher. Going deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Buys time to his left. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And here comes the offense on second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback. And the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to get rid of it. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Gonna run it, it's Edwards. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And now on second down for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Off play action. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Racing to the right. Touchdown Oklahoma. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half, but you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. Ball is out behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Now, this is a receiving group that practice.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Looking downfield, it's Fancher. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Lowers those pads. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Motion from the back. Lost to throw on first. Turns up, it's Avant.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down to the air. Back's got it on the screen. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Holds on, it's Sategna. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Hand it to the back. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Second and long here. To the air, it's Patir. Under pressure, and they got it.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 18 team, the Duke Blue Devils.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive in their own 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Spartans head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he talked to his team in the locker room about their energy level. He said this game is close, but everything of our season is on the line. He's trying to get them fired up, getting them on the field, ready to go here to start the 3rd. More energy, more enthusiasm. They've got to have it here late in the season to keep their playoff dreams alive.
Holly, thank you. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Moving the pocket, it's Fancher. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he gets rid of it.
Tie game here early in the second half, and offensively you're hoping to get something going, but after that incompletion it kind of kills all of your momentum. This quarterback is really going to have to lock in here for the rest of this game if they're going to win.
And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He's got the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harris. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Some misdirection with the counter. Across the 45. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They're going to ride this running back. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
The Sooners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Sets his feet. It's Mateer. The screen, and watch out. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it just goes into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Avant. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, and that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a
touchdown Sooners! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10, and hoping to put together a productive drive. A quick pass to the left. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Finds his way for three out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rush right in his face. Unloads in the nick of time.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early.
Snap to the up end. It's a fake. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the first down. Nice execution on the fake punt, baby.
Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
I like the play call offensively. I know they lost yards on that one, but you want to try to get this running back the ball in different ways, right? Handing it off, getting him out in the route tree, trying to sneak in some screen passes too.
Looking to the big tight end. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
Finds his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the counter play. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Calls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Back to throw, it's Fancher. Got him quickly. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Spartan. The extra point here would tie the game. The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
On the move. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
Defensive. Too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Quick give. It's Blaylock. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Looking for room. It's Avant. Turns it on at midfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Pulls it in. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. And this guy stood in the pocket, and he took one right in the kisser and still delivered the ball.
Showed you his toughness there, Reese, didn't he? And he still had to be accurate with that throw because that was man coverage. You really had to do a good job making sure that football was put on his target.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Avant. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that field goal, they can make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times today.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. To the air, it's Fancher. Makes the grab.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
From the gun, it's Edwards. He's got enough. There's a crease. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And how about this? All tied up in the waning moments, guys.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Man, this is that spot in the game where it's kind of a little bit just weird, right? Like, I want to be aggressive, I want to go fast, but I can't just run 3 plays really quickly and let no time run off the clock and give the ball back to the offense. They got to get this first down. Get the first down, then I can be more aggressive, try to get in field goal range, because all I need is a field goal to walk away with a double.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. He'll pull it down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Secures it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Now they need to pick up just a few more yards here to get within the kicker's range, David.
No doubt, Reese. We got to take care of the football, but we're trying to get as many yards as we can. Jesse, let's make this thing as easy as possible on our kick.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Avent.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And this field goal might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear the tumblers clicking. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot, puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Hits inside. It's Edwards. Got to make it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the